So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I'm looking forward to watching this guy, Luke Shaw, because his game has come on in leaps and bounds. I've been really impressed with his all-round development, a much better passer and ball carrier, and he's well on his way to becoming a very...
Rashford! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Over to the left. Shaw is wide and looking to get onto this. Fernandez. Camavinga, and the return pass, and it's Valverde. Menu. Ahmad. That's a promising run he's making on the right. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Valverde did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Rashford attempts a clearance. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And it's Shaw. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Cross in, looks like a good one. Bruno Fernandes. And he's gone backward here. Good ball. And the shot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Ahmad. Rashford is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ahmad. Manchester United finding their passes. Fired deep towards the back post. Ahmad has another go! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Manchester United take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Valverde. And Fernandes. Kane. And it's Valverde. And here's Rashford. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, he's not getting his way this time. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Maguire. Now Mainu. That's going right the way across. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Manchester United are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And he's running through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes looking understandably energised after his goal. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's cut it out. In it comes. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's had a chance! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out.
So it's away we go then. Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mainu, played out to the left flank, looking for the run. He's on it, can he get away? Mainu. No luck with that dink over the top. He's in a good position. Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply...
So that's got things underway. Fernandez. And it's Valverde. Camavinga. Asensio. And it's Valverde. Defending here is really tight. Nicely shaped ball. Tries to get it clear. Martinez. Camavinga. Menu. Now this could be a chance. Shot could... Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Martinez. Casemiro. Ahmad. Foot in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Out towards the flank. Played in.
That's good defensive concentration.
In again. He's got two. And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Asensio. Probing pass. That's been cut out. Well played.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Dallo. Now, can they get him away? Cross flung in towards the middle. Valverde. And Alexander-Arnold. Shaw. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And the shot! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, one moment you're... That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Fernandes has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Oh, he's found support out wide. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Cleared without hesitation. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Kane. Played into space. He has a look up. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
After 31 minutes is number 20, Osimhen.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Menu. Kane. Holds beyond the defence. And that's a good... And the shot! Oh, taken with style! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's a promising position. Can he get it through? Skims one in. Played it again. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Diallo with the short one. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bruno Fernandes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. That has ended up in no man's land. Maguire. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that could set him on his way. Bruno Fernandes is onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well.
Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter.
Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. Looking to play him in. Maguire tries to clear. Deep into stoppage time. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the first 45 minutes are up. Manchester United come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Deep cross. It's out for a goal kick. Menu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out towards the right wing. Fernandes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cleared without hesitation. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Camavinga calmly anticipates. Maguire makes the interception. Martinez, Menu, and it's Dallo, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes. That has been slung wide. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given, and he is going into that little black book. Maguire opts for safety. Mbappe.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Good pressure, good intensity.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Goes for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two. Maguire.
And it's Dallo. Casemiro. Forwards and with intent. Fernandes.
Maguire.
Casemiro. Looking for options for movement. Takes a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Swings it across. And that should get the job done. Goes looking wide. And here's Menu. Kane. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's clever. Oh, he's burst through. And he shoots! It's in! And he is just ripping it up. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Fernandes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Manchester United.
Fagioli.
Fernandes.
Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Fagioli. Searching pass he's played there. Menu. Here's Shaw. Shaw. Mbappe tries to pass it through. That ball looks a good one. Fagioli takes the shot! And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
5 minutes left on the clock. Mazraoui. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he whips it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And now the breakaway. That's an imaginative pass.
There will
Maguire,
be 3 minutes added time.
and it's Shaw. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oyarzábal might just make this. Mazraoui. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well,
Vinicius! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Just off target.
we're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Fabian Ruiz, looking to play him in. Now it's Dembele. Vitinha. Dish! Brilliant by Vitinha!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Hakimi. Doué providing an outlet on that flank. Courtois claims it without any fuss. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo, and the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Camavinga! He will be livid with himself. Produces a cross. And it's Vitinha. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for options for movement.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Nuno Mendes plays it long. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Doué. João Neves. Vitinha. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Dembele. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Played out wide. And that is expertly dealt with. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. He can run onto that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. João Neves. And it's Hakimi. Out to the right. That's a shade optimistic. And a chance! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Fabian Ruiz threads one in. Tacho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. He's in a great position. Big chance! It's anyone's ball now. Cross from Hakimi. He rises! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Doué. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. João Neves. Looking tidy in possession. Shot a goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Back when it goes. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Hakimi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. And it's been taken short. This looks promising. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. It's a promising position. He's found a way through. That has been knocked clear. Madrid have their second corner now. Camavinga! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now it's Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the position apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A case now of complete control. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vinicius Junior. No, again there's no way through. João Neves. Now it's Doué. And it's Vitinha. Dembele. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Paris Saint-Germain will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Bellingham. Well, that looks a decent ball. Lee Kang-in. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Good ball over the top. Tchouaméni makes the interception. Paris Saint-Germain do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Oh, it's Dembele. Can he get on the end of this? Played into space out wide. Cleared away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Alexander-Arnold.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Vitinha. Plays a sharp little ball here. That has ended up in no man. It's Dembele! They've got to be quick to recover this. Turns and goes back. And the shot! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
João Neves probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's got his cross in. Out to the left it goes. Pass somewhat off target. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, that has not gone well. Now, can they get him away?
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Bellingham. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Lee Kang-in really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both
5,
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 21.
And it's
Se va a llevar a
Arda
cabo un cambio de jugadores.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Fabian Ruiz. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's being urged to shoot. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Fabian Ruiz. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Fabian Ruiz. Now João Neves. Mayulu. João Neves. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, they can break here. Back into the middle. Oh, it's come to nothing. And he's there to get it away. Looking for the run. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Oh, well played. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Nice looking ball. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
But he's opted for the long pass. And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Pacho gets it away. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. He's on it, can he get away? Fabian Ruiz. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The great playmaker João Neves is very comfortable with the ball at his feet, Peter, and good at resisting pressure, protecting the ball. He's going to be key if the manager is asking his players to get the ball out of defence at that high tempo.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Looking for options for movement. And he's straight offside. And here's Dembele, looking to play him in. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And it's Vitinha. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Bellingham is fouled. Tries to pass it through. And the ball is out of play. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both.
And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
He's in a great position here. Good ball, good take. It's come to nothing. And he's there to get it away. And they've got a throw. No joy this time. Over to the left. Fabian Ruiz. So we're still where we started right now. Mbappe. Rodrigo. Chance! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Now it's Dembele. Dembele takes control of it and he's on the move.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Dembele. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And it's Vitinha. And he cuts out the supply. Nuno Mendes. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Vitinha with the short one. Paris Saint-Germain with another corner. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And he was alert to it. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Passing nice and neat. Real chance! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100...
He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid have their second corner now. Tacho getting this one clear. Now it's Rodrigo. Ah, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. João Neves can get it clear. Tries to play it through. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Great ball if he can get there. Kvaratskhelia, and there's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kvaratskhelia is offering a wry smile there.
Vinicius Junior aims beyond the defence, and the shot's on here.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No, again, there's no way through. Now it's Dembele. And the half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Paris Saint-Germain are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And the game has already resumed here. Fabian Ruiz passes short and sharp. Dembele! Dembele! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are pulling clear here. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's had it taken off him. The message is clear, none shall pass. Kvaratskhelia. Searching pass he's played there. And he's managed to get free. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, well played.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Vitinha. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Mbappe. And he's had a hit! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to every chance they get.
And the finish! No mistake! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Eder Militao getting this one clear. Pass is coming. Decent chance! So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Now that's a fine challenge. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Lee Kang-in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. And the counter is on. Well, that looks a decent ball. Looking for the run. Mbappe is onto this. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Paris Saint-Germain present their opponents with the best possible chance here, dealing with the pressure.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 15. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
And yes, it's him again. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
João Neves. Rudiger wins the duel this time. Pinches it off him. Paris Saint-Germain have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Played into space. Floated through. And that pass just didn't quite work. João Neves is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they've...
Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Mayulu. Oh, important interception. Out to the right. Fabian Ruiz. Paris Saint-Germain, moments now away from... It's Dembele! Superb from Dembele! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks...
He's through and all alone! Shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, I think they can breathe a massive sigh of relief then. Such a let-off.
That's a cute ball. Well timed, excellent interception.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
It's a sharp little ball here. Fabian Ruiz. And now the breakaway.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Lovely. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
He's got 4. That is... And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Dembele, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Paris Saint-Germain definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fan... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. Decent chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way.
And the shot! Goal! Not one, but 2. It is a dream start.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now he's got space here. Rodrigo. And now the breakaway. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, it's Dembele. He's through, now is he in? Dembele stood his ground strongly. Now João Neves. It's a good spell of possession, this. Hakimi gets into a good position. Now, can they get him away? Can he get onto this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he cuts out the supply.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain presented with a golden opportunity here to further improve their position of comfort. And they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now. That's an excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy. Oh, it's a foul there, right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Nuno Mendes has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clean.
This is Dembele. Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems...
Mbappe! No, it's wide.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Played out towards the right wing. Doué tries making a foray down the right. Now that's well seen too. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rodrigo, good ball, good take. Rodrigo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball. Aimed beyond the defence. And that was very necessary. Vinicius Junior, and the shot! Oh, taken with style!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Madrid playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. And it's Hakimi. Nicely spread. Some really good ball movement. Played out wide. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia gets a cross in, and he's there to retrieve it. Vinicius Junior, it's played through for him. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And somehow he kept it out.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. And he plays one through. Now it's he's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the keeper threw out a limb. And this could be the final action of the first half. Tacho getting this one clear. Great run on the overlap here. And there is the half-time whistle.
Paris Saint-Germain have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Paris Saint-Germain lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Pinches it off him. Camavinga, can he get it through? Knocks it into space. Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Paris Saint-Germain come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Paris Saint-Germain disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That's tries a shot! Who then? Makola clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. A nicely aimed pass. Great chance! Sticks it away! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Paris Saint-Germain having a ball here. Oh, he's charged for a shot! Not the most accurate pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
That's good defensive concentration.
That pass has been well intercepted. João Neves. Oh, nicely intercepted. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next... Can he finish? Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So, third quarter of the game.
Será reemplazado por
Brahim Diaz! He's put it wide. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because...
Shoots! And he couldn't quite make it 6. Vitinha has found the net here, of course. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, he's onto this. Chance, surely! That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Vitinha. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Hakimi looking to run onto it. Vitinha, just about up to 75 minutes. That has been cut short. Looking to play him in. Brahim Diaz providing an outlet on that flank. Pacho and Hakimi. Pass somewhat off target. Pass, but can he get there? Dembele, and he shoots! In. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Pass is just off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Out towards the flank. Fabian Ruiz. João Neves. Tries to play it through. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. João Neves. Nice sequence of passes, this. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Lee Kang-in with the short one. Might be danger here. Oh, shooting chance! No, that's just wide. Foot in. And it's Mayulu with Dembele. Great vision. Kamavinga. Oh, good-looking ball. That is good alertness. Mayulu strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
This looks promising. That's that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Dembele, very much the hero in this game. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain definitely...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very... It's Dembele! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. He's going for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Hakimi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Rodrigo, looking for options for movement. Bellingham! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mbappe gets flagged offside. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Played out wide. Dembele! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Vitinha. Dembele. Vitinha. That's Doué. Tromeni calmly anticipates. Oh, super ball! Oh, that was vital. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Eder Militao does well to get it back. Eder Militao powering forward here. Played back in. Shapes to shoot! And he's heaved it away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mendes did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. It's a throw-in. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Nicely spread.
Kvaratskhelia really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and Just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Dembele. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And this is Dembele. Hakimi is onto the chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
João Neves. Some really good ball movement. Decent chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Eder Militao promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe! Oh, that's well spotted. Aimed beyond the defence. Vitinha. Oh, he's bustling through here. Tries to play it through. It's played through for him. He can get that clear. And he was quick to react. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, it's Dembele. It'll be a throw-in.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Fabian Ruiz. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking for the run. Hakimi cuts it out. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Paris Saint-Germain happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Tries to pass it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Eder Militao is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Fabian Ruiz. Rodrigo.
Paris Saint-Germain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
He's a sharp little ball here. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, it's Dembele.
Such good technique.
It's Dembele! They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Vitinha. And that could set him on his way. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now.
El dorsal 15. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Courtois claims comfortably. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And he welcomes it in. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's come through and he's had a quick... Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And now he has two. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nicely weighted ball. Backward it goes. Knocks it into... Can he finish? Sticks it away! It could be a lifeline! Two more needed! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Paris Saint-Germain are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Brahim Diaz. And he's intervened well there. Mayulu. Oh, good spread. He's found a way through, and he shoots! Well, that has not gone well. Picked out brilliantly. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Goulet. Vinicius Junior could try cutting inside here. Vinicius Junior! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Oh, there's a probing ball. João Neves. Mayulu. And here's Dembele. He's beaten. He's having a shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Out to the right, and here's Mbappe, Arda Güler, and that's a simple one for the keeper. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Real chance! And yes, it's there! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
This is...
There's the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
It's become a case of men against boys. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That'll be a throw-in. Five minutes to add. And it's Neves. Good chance here! And with that, the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin, a delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Can he finish? Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with... Oh, what a mistake! Real chance! Really well taken goal. Two! And we've barely begun here. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do, and will...
Good strike, quite an alarm. Somewhat off target. Mendes calmly anticipates. Oh, important interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's on it, can he get away? Has a look and plays it forward. Now this could be a chance. Good ball, good take. That is a brilliant interception. Vitinha. And this is Dembele. Hakimi. Tchouaméni gets across to intercept that. Hakimi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mendes could try cutting inside here. And he's chosen to go back. No way through there. Tries to play it through.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And claimed it back swiftly. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's Dembele! He's scored! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Takes a shot! It's hit the upright. Tacho gets it clear. Fired deep towards the back post. Might be danger here. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. He's there to hit it! That's a half-decent try. And it's Neves. Good take, and is he... Decent chance! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now, can he find a finish? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, it's Dembele. Here's found. Can he finish? Alexander-Arnold. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's looking wide. Fabian Ruiz.
2 minutos de descuento.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Mbappe. And that was nowhere near his best. Can he get it through? And there is the half-time whistle. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And we are up to the break.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period. Goes for a shot! It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Madrid have reclaimed it. Now, can they get him away? He's through here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Plays a sharp little ball here. Vitinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Threads one in. Now it's Rodrigo. Mbappe. Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Vitinha, who's set up 1 goal so far. Looking to play him in. Now it's Doué. And that's played. And the finish! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Paris Saint-Germain go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, look at the space here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Marquinhos. And it's Mendes. Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. And he shoots! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Vinicius Junior is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 15, cambio de jugadores.
Knocks it into space. Vitinha. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. This is Dembele, and he's certainly onside here. And he's away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Stood up well to him there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to... He's one-on-one! challenge, and the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rodrigo is offering a right smile there.
El dorsal 7, el dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos
And it's Alexander
el
Arnold.
dorsal 21. El dorsal
Paris Saint-Germain
30.
have the
Se
chance to
va
go the other way.
jugadores.
Lee Kang in is on his own. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Clinical, just clinical. What a big chance! Must Lee Kang in! And he hits the net. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Paris Saint-Germain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's
Face starts! Oh, terrific save.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Chouameni with the clearance. That has not gone well. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Fabian Ruiz, passing nice and neat. Madrid are looking to break at pace, and that could set him on his way. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Not the most accurate pass. Mayulu. Lee Kang in. Dembele. And it's Hakimi. And Mayulu. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick, looking to widen the gap even further here. And a shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Pass is just off target. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. He's one goes for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such...
And a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge. Vitinha.
Now it's Rodrigo. Nuno Mendes proves too strong. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Vitinha, and it's Neves. Doué, he's being urged. Great chance! And it's hoisted clear. He's having a go! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Tchouaméni makes the interception. Pass somewhat off target. Pacho. Kvaratskhelia. This is Dembele. It's Camavinga. And he's there to retrieve it. Rodrigo. Paris Saint-Germain are one down despite having the better chances here. Tries to play it through. Great ball if he can get there. Can he finish? Loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Mendes. João Neves. Good take, and is he in?
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Not the most accurate pass. Pacho. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because if
Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms.
well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's there to get it away. Tchouaméni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Out to the right. Doué in acres of space out wide. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Mendes. João Neves. Pacho. And it's Hakimi. Now Mbappe. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. That has been cut short. Rodrigo hurtling down that right flank. Fabian Ruiz. João Neves. Doué. Hakimi. Passing nice and neat. Nicely shaped ball. It's a goal kick. Showing great feet there. A probing pass. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the pass is intercepted. And that has left him in a heap. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Marquinhos. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Oh, they can break here. That's a good ball out wide. And that pass just didn't quite work. Hakimi. And it's Vitinha. He's on it, can he get away? Chance for a shot! And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Paris Saint-Germain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't...
There's the shot! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Was there ever any doubt? Tries a shot! That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Alexander-Arnold has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that was vital. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, it's come loose. Great offside.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players...
And he's had a shot! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Paris Saint-Germain take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Vinicius Junior. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Dembele. That is a brilliant interception. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Doué shoots! In for the pieces! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Paris Saint-Germain grab a three-goal lead. It's just too easy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. There's a sharp little ball here. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Madrid making another change here.
El dorsal 11 será reemplazado por el dorsal 21.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's come to nothing. And that has been clubbed away. Pacho. And it's Neves. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Distributed tidily. Back into the middle. Thinks about the shots. Big chance! It's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! more or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on you. Face to face with the keeper. Takes a shot! And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
Paris Saint-Germain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Lee Kang-in, great vision. Oh, that's clever. And that is expertly dealt with. He's ended up in no man's land. Chouameni. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's had it nicked away. Mayulu does really well to win the ball there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lee Kang-in is in a really good position out wide. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Paris Saint-Germain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Brahim Diaz. Mbappe. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Searching pass he's played there. That's good vision. Camavinga deals with that comfortably. And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up. Great chance! It's in!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Takes a shot! No mistake! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Doué. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe, and he's intervened well there. Pacho threads one in, great vision. Bellingham, And that has been clubbed away. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. 2 down already, a nightmare start. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he shoots! He's scored! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's explosive. The finish, exquisite.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Vitinha knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Bellingham. Tries to play it through. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now that looks a decent ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them.
Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so...
Can he finish? He's got a goal! Into the lead once more. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Madrid go into the lead. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid have their second corner now. Punched away. Rodrigo! He can get that clear. Can he get on the end? Tries a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
This is Dembele. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vitinha. Doué. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
We have ourselves a real game here.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Kvaratskhelia. João Neves. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rodrigo receives it in a wide position. That'll be a corner. Corner number 3 coming up.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Delivered across. Mbappe! Decent chance! Kvaratskhelia looking to play him in. Oh, good spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Paris Saint-Germain are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And we are up to the break.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
And we are back on the way. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Doué. He's picked his way through. Doué! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Doué has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And that could set him on his way. There's the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through everyone from here.
Truly superb. A goal of such... They've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest, real cut and thrust.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Eder Militao does really well to win the ball there. Oh, it's Dembele. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Real chance! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Taken back almost at once. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That ball looks a good one. Nuno Mendes. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Pass is just off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Thinks one through. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, nicely intercepted. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11 será reemplazado por el dorsal 21. Cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Cute ball now. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Oh, it's Dembele. Paris Saint-Germain will have one chance. He's kicked it out just.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Lee Kang-in with the short one. Can he finish? He scores! They're back within reach! Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Paris Saint-Germain give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. No, not quite on the same wavelength. João Neves. Mayulu. And it's Mayulu. Oh, easy pickings there. And the through ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Dembele. He's in a great position here. Dembele. And it's Mayulu. That looks a cracking ball. He's cut it out. That's going to go a long way. Nuno Mendes. And it's Ruiz. Mayulu looking understandably energised after his goal. He's ended up in no man's land. And this is Dembele, and the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Here's Barcola. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. João Neves gathers from the goal kick. And here's Dembele. Passing nice and neat. Goes for a shot! Superb from Dembele! A finish of true class! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Who's under pressure now? It's going to require...
And that's that. Paris Saint-Germain can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain, absolutely shocking here.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not...
Dembele! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Rodrigo looking to play it into the box. Oh no, what has happened? He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And across it goes. Vitinha. Oh, it's Dembele. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Great ball, and he's in here, and the shot! Now it's Doué. Chance for a shot! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, it's Dembele. Vitinha. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Shot could be a chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
It's a sharp little ball here. That's a shade optimistic.
Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Vitinha, and it's Dembele. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Vitinha with the short one. And here's Vitinha. Vitinha stood his ground strongly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that has been cleared. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Camavinga. Now, can they get him away? Mendes cuts out the pass. Marquinhos. And Mendes. Fabian Ruiz. Nicely spread. João Neves. Oh, super ball. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Rodrigo! Paris Saint-Germain heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Looking to play him in. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha, Doué in acres of space out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Vitinha! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Great vision.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And he's straight offside. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's a key interception. Kvaratskhelia tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nuno Mendes. And it's Ruiz. Now João Neves. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Paris Saint-Germain are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And we're already back up and running after half-time. There's the shot! Sticks it away! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
It's become a case of men against boys. Vitinha. Doué. Camavinga. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rudiger calmly anticipates. João Neves.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Great chance! It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Bellingham. Played into space. João Neves. Doué. And it's Vitinha. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Camavinga wins the duel this time. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's superb. Paris Saint-Germain can't breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Vitinha. Now, what about a counter-attack? That ball looks a good one. And he's onside. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he welcomes it in. Brilliantly cut out. They're urging him to shoot. Dembele! Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Paris Saint-Germain are at the peak of their powers. And the shot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that...
Aimed beyond the defence. And the flag has stayed down. Crossed, hits a shot! He's put it wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, good spread. Strokes it back. Distributed tidily. Lee Kang in. João Neves. And here's Barcola. That is a brilliant interception. Dembele. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well measured. Marquinhos. Time added on 4 minutes. And it's Mayulu. Searching pass he's played there. That'll be a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Dembele. Barcola! Mbappe. And that is as far as it goes. Paris Saint-Germain looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heated. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And they're quick to get it back. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kvaratskhelia. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Face to face with the real chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
It's a mighty effort! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. What a throw in. João Neves. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Eder Militao with the clearance. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. It's run loose here. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Vinicius Junior had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Ruiz gets a foot in here. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Dembele. Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Caught offside that time. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Rudiger did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
A probing pass. And it's Vitinha. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pacho, looking to play. Goes for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Great vision. Vinicius Junior. And that's another good win of the ball. João Neves has created one goal already. Rodrigo. And a chance! It's bounced back off the post. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. He's gone for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Bellingham probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Vinicius Junior. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Great challenge, time to perfection. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Dembele. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Rodrigo. And that pass just didn't quite work. And they can counter here. Now it's Dembele. Played into space. No, that's been intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rodrigo!
Well, that's poorly judged. 0 targets in the box, 0 likelihood of a conversion.
That's a cute ball.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Driving through the middle. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now, shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter.
And the first half is done. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And it's been played through. Vitinha, well read, and the danger is averted. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Vitinha. Nice interception, well timed. So what can they make of this? Vitinha.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Spread it left. Played back in. Oh no, what has happened? And he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Tries to pass it through. João Neves. Now it's Vitinha. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, that's a fine interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Pacho. Now João Neves. And it's Hakimi. Now it's Vitinha. Goulet. He's looking wide. Chance for a shot!
Oh, that is rather wayward. I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when the counter-attack.
Lee Kang-in.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia looking to run onto it. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Vitinha. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And back to the keeper. Pacho. And it's Neves. And here's Dembele. Rodrigo. And he's surging through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Rodrigo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
In a good area. Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Aimed beyond the defence. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Vinicius Junior has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Tries to play it through.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, good-looking ball. Can he spark a counter here? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's a throw. That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. And if you're just back, the action is back underway already. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he takes a shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, he's got a shoot! They've done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source. Chance, surely! He should have put that one away.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
João Neves. Pacho. Mayulu. Fabian Ruiz. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's a sharp... There's the shot! That's really well cleared. Goulet. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And he's intervened well there. Marquinhos. Half-time, extra time. Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Now it's Mbappe. Fabian Ruiz. Lee Kang-in. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Threads one in. It's Dembele! It's a goal! That sets up an enthralling finish!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well.
Mbappe! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super ball!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's played it back. Can he get on the end of this? Mayulu, just the goalkeeper to beat. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And that is as far as it goes. Paris Saint-Germain played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours
Certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That's a throw. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that looks a decent ball. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Vitinha. Spread it left. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Doué. Played into space.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Good read, needed to be. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Vitinha! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Skims one in. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, well measured. Vinicius Junior gets through on his own. Oh, good play by the keeper.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Well, the defence proved in shapes to shoot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
El dorsal 7.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And he cuts out the supply. João Neves. And he was quick to react. Now, can they get him away? And he shoots! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vinicius Junior is onto this. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. João Neves. And this is Dembele. Now this could be It's Dembele! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And that has been cleared. Now it's Mbappe. That has not gone well. He's found a way through. Vinicius Junior! Bellingham. He's on it. Can he get away? Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Vitinha. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. No, that's been intercepted. Marquinhos. And it's Neves. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vitinha. That's a cute ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Hakimi has created one goal already. Doué touches it back. Vitinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nicely weighted ball, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And we hit half-time. So your views on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Paris Saint-Germain in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's been won straight back. Looking to play him in. Chance for a shot! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Vitinha ready to try one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Vitinha! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Vinicius Junior. It's come to nothing. Marquinhos. And it's Vitinha. Looking for options for movement. Rodrigo is wide and looking to get onto this. Fabian Ruiz. No way through. Can he get it through? Rodrigo looking to get on the end of this. Cleared without hesitation. Traoré. Dembele. Spread out to the left. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space out wide. Now the big chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
João Neves is offering a wry smile there.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Vitinha goes short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So time for
11.
change, and
Será
this one has been on the
sustituido
cards for a little
el
while.
dorsal 21.
Crunching tackle. Paris Saint-Germain suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vinicius Junior looking understandably energised after his goal. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he was alert to it. Traoré pokes it out wide. Mendes gets across to intercept that. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, that is one way to stop him. Out to the left it goes. João Neves. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Oh, good-looking ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, it's Dembele. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Traoré cuts it out. Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got... And the finish! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Paris Saint-Germain have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Brahim Diaz. And Güler. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Dembele.
Paris Saint-Germain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Fabian Ruiz! He will be livid with himself. Mendes picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. And he's there to retrieve it. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. João Neves. Ambitious ball here.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Your final thoughts, Jim?
A good show, Peter. A good show of character, a good show of resilience. This is a team that was never going to be intimidated by the crowd and their opposition, and it was thoroughly professional.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.